And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Line to the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Kim, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But They're facing an ace on the other side today,
One ball,
and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game. That's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense.
0-1.
He's coming off a nice month where he had 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
3-2 now. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Carpenter is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. This is hit pretty well out to left field. O'Neill going back on it, off the LED board and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Here's Javier Baez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Brad Miller waits on deck. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Behind 0-2 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting it,
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting done. You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Behind 0-2 now. Wieters stands at second with no outs. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding forward now is the DH, number 19. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. One out and a runner on second base. High in the air into shallow left center. Baez onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the. Here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bader comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Line drive to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. But a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul Goldschmidt goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen him. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Count is 2-1.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Neill, a Canadian native. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Carpenter is off at first with 2 away. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. Contreras has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Ready now, Javier Baez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Baez, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. The next 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard liner to center field. Bader is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count. Something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here now the 2-2. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he.
The catcher, Matt Reeder.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And that's through. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I got 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Tying away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Well, that's off the plate.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fowler is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 19.
The next Cub up, Hernan Perez. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Perez.
First pitch on its way. An ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Schwarber at second with 2 down. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself. And ready once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The right fielder, Dexter.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now, Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Drilled to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 11.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Jordan Hicks enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For St. Louis.
At the plate, Albert Almora. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1. One out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Chris Bryant will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. DeYoung gathers it in. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. Now absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Into the box now, Matt Wieters. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Nope.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now
stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, there's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Baez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Goldschmidt trying to get there.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping
8.
that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. First and second here with nobody out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving. The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Got a full count.
Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt. They get the force at the plate. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 19.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1 for
Bases are loaded here. 2 down.
Ball.
Well
I
below
got a ball,
the
one
knees,
strike.
laid off on the changeup there.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Daniel Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 43.
Leading off the inning, number 19, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there. One out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that retires the side. Down in order. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 60. John Brebbia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he'll get under it to put it away and foul. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46.
Paul DeYoung. The Chargers with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Kimbrell has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And it's fouled away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The third baseman, number 13.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
No strike.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Almora is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Brad Miller. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first to be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual for one of the best in the game.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks notches his 3rd win of the year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Chicago Cubs baseball, and remind you to please drive home safely.